We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing this staircase effect here from yesterday into today. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 10:15 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY breaking out through key resistance levels, and in today's video we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot at 10:20 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 80% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area to the rip area in the last two trading days, and today continuing to hit the rip areas of bright green bars. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the SP 500 index, under a bull indicator since yesterday at the 411.50 area. Found support here multiple times at the 412.50 area, and we talked about how important it was to break back above the highs from yesterday, and that's exactly what it did in the pre-market. Rejected off of it, found support here at the 414 level, and brought itself back up and broke through it to hit newer highs on the day, right? Above 418 here so far, and it's going to be crucial and critical for the bulls to continue with strength here and hold this bull indicator true on the 30-minute and also on the 1 hour, right? In the bigger picture, a bull indicator popped up at the 413 level, continued that staircase effect here today. It found support at 414, and it has hit highs here so far, again, of the 418.50 area at the highest point of the day, right? So it's going to be crucial and critical if things were to slow down up here for the bulls to hold themselves up above those highs from yesterday and today's pre-market. And we're going to break it all down in today's video. But right now on the 1 hour, there's a bull indicator on the 30-minute, bull indicator, and in the volatility of the 15-minute, a bear indicator popped up, a full transition from the rip area to the dip area of white with red borders happened, support was found, bull indicator popped up at 415.60 area. You could see how volatile and choppy it was there, and it found support before taking off to newer highs. So in today's video, we're going to look at the inflow versus outflows and what key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock S&P 500 index with outflows beginning here in the after hours after inflows dominated the second half of the day here, hitting highs here of 3.18, and yesterday's highs of inflows on the 30-minute was 4.63. Now, these outflows are starting to begin. You could see the transitions here from bright green bars to dark green and red borders. The next piece missing would be red bars, and then white with red borders and a possible bear indicator. But right now on the 30-minute, it's under a bull indicator, and inflows are still above the midpoint even though they're red. Definitely something to not ignore, and sitting at 2.52. Now, if we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could go ahead and see here on the 1 hour chart how inflows have been dominating since yesterday for the first time in the last several days and weeks, and full transitions here from the dip area to multiple rip areas of bright green bars, and inflows are at 3.78, and it's going to be crucial and critical for the bulls to hold these inflows above the midpoint here in the bigger picture on the 30-minute, and in the volatility of the 15-minute, the inflows are above as well, and full transitions here from the rip area to the dip area and back up to bright green bars, full transition to the rip area, right? So it did a full transition down, full transition back up, bull indicators dominating here at around the 415 level, and then we're also seeing inflows above the midpoint here, even though it's red, at 1.35. Now, in the volatility of the 15-minute, the outflows have begun, and I'm going to be watching very carefully if this crosses the midpoint, because if it does, that weakness could possibly roll over into the 30-minute chart and continue to pull down these outflows as we see them that they're red towards the midpoint as well, and that could quickly start to reflect further weakness into these charts with possible bear indicators. So definitely something to not overlook and ignore within these charts. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And if these outflows, as I stated, cross over to the downside here on the 15-minute, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts and roll that weakness over into the 30-minute chart as well, bringing these outflows to continue towards the midpoint, even though inflows are still dominating. Once it crosses, the outflows will start to begin to dominate over these charts. And the first support is the 415.50 area. Then below that is 414. And if that gets broken through, the next support I'll be watching is the 412 area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside. Now to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these outflows to level off. And even if they cross to the downside, to quickly come back up, push away from the midpoint, switching from red to green, continuing this staircase effect to the upside here on the 15-minute, hold that bull indicator true, roll that strength over here to the 30-minute, get these inflows back above, away from being red, and back above the highs here of inflows of 3.18, turn green, push away from the midpoint, and continue to push up to test key resistance levels. And right now it is fighting at a critical level here based off the history of the chart where things rejected and were support back on the 26th of October and the 25th at around the 417.20 area. And it's going to be crucial and critical to break and hold above this. And the first resistance is the 418.50 area. If that gets broken through, the next level I'll be watching is 421. And then above that is the 423 level. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and these inflow versus outflows, I will be paying close attention to them going into tomorrow. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.